Indiana basketball was in the news heavy yesterday, but there was another former Indiana basketball coach that was also kind of making headways as he was a guest on the Kay Adams show, I believe it is called. I'm not sure if she has an actual name for it. I believe it's just a Kay Adams show. Really good content. But Tom Crean was on that show and really good conversation between him and Kay Adams. They were talking March Madness, college basketball in general. And disclaimer on this one before we even get started, there are generational lies told on the Kay Adams show. And I'm not saying it's wrong, okay? If I ever got there, I'm lying about sleepers. I am. Like that's straight. I'm lying about sleepers. I'm saying I can scale skyscrapers. All that is happening. We have seen that. I forgot who it was. It was some running back who was on the Kay Adams show, and I ain't never seen somebody smile that long. I'm talking about I'm talking about showed his teeth smiling the whole time. Wasn't even saying anything. There is a little bit of Taylor Rooks-esque interview antics to when people are on Kay Adams show. Just want to throw that out there right away. But Tom Crean said, there is no question that I will coach again. And I think he mentioned some other things about how like Indiana wouldn't happen. Indiana did not reach out. But Tom Crean says he will coach college basketball again. Dion, what do you think about this one? Or should we just chalk this one up to a good old fashioned K Adams lie?
I think it's a combo of a few things. So my morning routine is sleepers, full episode, shorts, right into K Adams show. Like we go right into the K Adams show. Uh, like you said, generational lies are told on there. They have Kevin Durant on there once a week, as if he's like an NFL insider. By the way, that's the type of lies that get told on the K Adams show. But I think it's a combo of he saw Kay Adams and was willing to say whatever she wanted to hear. And also, I'm pretty sure Tom Crean saw Darian DeVries get the Indiana job and said, okay, I got to come outside now. And if he wants to come outside at West Virginia, the door is open. On behalf of our athletic director, we would love to have you, Tom.
Tom Crean to Morgantown?
I can add him to my list. He can go right underneath Coach K because Coach K would have to say no to me.
Yeah, respectfully. But look, Tom Crean's got coaching accolades, right? Also, I just realized that Tom Crean was an assistant at Alma College. He's my op. I didn't know that. Almost in my conference. If Scott Nikodemski and Ivy, I think his name's Ivy, and John Law is his name. I forgot what it is. If you're listening to this, you're my ops. Scott Nikodemski looked like prime Shea Gilgeous-Alexander anytime we played Alma College. That dude was a menace. And I'm not sure what he's doing right now, but I still see him in my nightmares, respectfully. But Tom Crean's got like coaching accolades, right? Like he reached the Final Four with Marquette. He was, fairly, good, successful with some Indiana teams as well. Like Georgia had some, you know, I believe he had. Did he coach Anthony Edwards? Yeah, he got
Yeah,
Anthony Edwards at Georgia. So
he
like
coached
he's got some
and
coaching chops and some coaching accolades. And I'll say this: I'm sometimes hesitant with getting coaches who have not tapped into NIL or anything about this new era of basketball, right? But like Coach Crean's like people he's coached under, his coaching tree, he's been very successful. I trust him as a basketball mind. I would just be so scared to have just throw him into the fire of what this new age of basketball is. But I've seen worse coaches get jobs at places. So I guess I'll ask you this, Dion. Do you think Tom Crean coaches again?
yeah, so I understand the NIL stuff, but you can't convince me Ant didn't get paid to go to Georgia.
No, never.
So, I mean, I guess he just gets to do what he was doing legally now. And I feel like that would just make him better. Because I mean, I'd be hard pressed to find out Dwayne Wade didn't get a little money to go to Marquette.
Yeah, he for sure did. I'm also dead that in Tom Crean's last season, he went 6-26 and 1-17 in the SEC, and then got the boot.
I'm pretty sure he only had the one thing at Georgia, and that was just Ant. And the moment that the Maui Invitational was over, I think everyone stopped watching Georgia that year too. They're like, okay, Ant's the number one pick. Sick, we'll move on. But I do think he coaches again. He's only 58. His alma mater, Central Michigan. I don't think he coaches there, but he's had a good amount of success everywhere he's went, including Indiana, which I'm assuming there's probably no coincidence that he was asked this. I'm assuming if the Kay Adams show he was asked this probably when the opening was still up and it was a bit up in the air.
Mhm.
But I would assume he coaches again. I think he gets one more shot. I don't know how much success he has, to be honest, with how that Georgia stint went, but he's deserving of another shot for sure. Because it's not like Georgia's better, that much better now.
Yeah, look, there's definitely some schools out there who might be maybe out of options or can't hire certain coaches that should definitely take a shot at hiring Tom Crean. Tom Crean also loves Little Caesars, so he's my guy forever. If you rock with Little Caesars and you pay attention to it and act like it's a real pizza chain and not try to be fake cool and hate Little Caesars, it's really good. It's like that meme when it's like it's so easy to enjoy Little Caesars when somebody's not in your ear saying Little Caesars is so bad.
Little Caesars isn't good.
Okay, see, I don't expect for you to get it, and that's gonna be the end of this video.